Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Yeah.
Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No. Biafra will live forever. 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 Ogerugo manige tetanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga bandizu, what make us a giant of Africa. Adam Pochinti na Sugo Mbogeru Nisina Nyama Kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe, out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like Nnamdi Kanu for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no. See you jump our hero, how he fought, he never stop. Nnamdi Kanu, but no phone will stop, he cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. 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 Oh yes, I know.
You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra live streaming app. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra YouTube channel. You are watching live and direct on Facebook. And unfortunately, the Facebook broadcast is going to go off in a moment from now. And we apologize for that. So you can switch to our normal platform for those of you who would want to follow and watch this broadcast today. This evening, we have come to address three things. One of the most important things we are going to address this evening is the statement coming from the Northern group, the Fulanis, requesting the Nigeria presidency not to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we have come to address that particular treacherous statement coming from those Northern group. Number two is that we are going to address Ojus Okalo's visit to our leader, and we will address Ojus Okalo as well. It is a disappointment. We don't want to see Ojus Okalo. He is the last man that should visit our leader, even if nobody anymore, even if we rather choose a dog to go visit our leader. A dog. We rather choose a dog to visit our leader because dog is more trustworthy. Dog is something that people respect and they respect their owners. So we rather choose dog from the street, not even those dogs that are well trained, in place of Ojus Okalo. We prefer dog. So he should be the last person to go to poison the mind of our leader. So it is also a message to Ojus Okalo. When Ojus Okalo go to prison to meet our leader, instead of coming with something, of course, which I know our leader dealt with him, and I come to address it this evening, I am going to prove to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dealt with him. And I believe he regretted going there. He regretted going there. But because we know he is one of those who are now making name among Fulanis for the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so he will want to go there again. He will want to go there again. So I have come to address him this evening. Number three is that I have come to just talk to Wazirike. I don't want to address him. I have just come to talk to Wazirike. I accepted those who asked me not to address him. So I am not coming here to address him, but I will punch him in the stomach this evening. After this evening, he will have some running stomach because I have decided I'm not going to address him, but I will punch him in the stomach. So that next time when he want to talk, he will know how to talk. So, and you must not miss all these points I have raised. I will try to be as brief as possible addressing them. And disregard him, disregard what he tried to do. It is a very smart move he is making, but I will puncture his stomach, I will puncture his tire this evening, and I will not address him, only to punch him in the stomach, in the lower abdomen, where it will be a little bit painful. All right. And after today, those who are following him and those who are jubilating that he's attacking Simon Ekpa, he's not attacking me. He's not attacking me. It's just that some of you are just idiots who don't, who cannot read and who cannot understand. So anything that you see goes against Simon Ekpa, you are jubilating about it. It's unfortunate. So I have come to so that you may receive sense and receive it in abundance. Now I will go forward in this broadcast. I don't want to waste any time. Those of you watching from Facebook, we have to apologize that we are switching to our own platform. So come there and watch on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Enter Biafra live streaming app, for those of you who have the Android app downloaded to your phones, and then on our Enter Biafra YouTube channel and probably on other social media platforms. So this broadcast is going to go off from Facebook because Facebook has never been fair to us, and we are learning, we continue to learn how to use our own, and that is final. Thank you very much. Those of you from Facebook, the line is gone. All right. And then, of course, we have to refresh. All right, here we go. So welcome to this particular broadcast this evening. We are not going to mercy anybody. We are not going to have mercy on these three particular things I'm going to address this evening. Without wasting any time, let us go straight to the point. Let me give you background of what we are doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the face of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the messenger for Biafra people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just the mouthpiece for Biafra people who have been marginalized, cleansed, killed, genocide committed against them, and he rose up to defend his people, and his people support him. So if there is anything, if there is anybody to be arrested, if there is anybody to be kidnapped, we should be talking about kidnapping entire Biafra. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, it was not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was kidnapped. Those of you in Lagos was kidnapped. Those of you in southwest of Nigeria from Biafra land, you were kidnapped. Those of you in other part of the world as Biafrans, you were kidnapped. So your image maker in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and which means indirectly you are in the DSS dungeon. So some of you who see how angered I am, how disappointed I am, how desperate I have become, and the desperation is increasing on a daily basis. I am very, very desperate, and I'm not hiding it. I am not hiding it. How desperate I am to wake up the subconsciousness of people of Biafra is going to increase. So if you think that you have seen it all, my brother, wait for the weeks, the days to come. So long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to be in DSS dungeon, you are going to wake up by force. I will force you to wake up. You can never know joke. You can never know peace. You can never sleep well. I will force you to wake up. So if you think that you have seen people start, just don't worry. In a matter of weeks to come, you are going to see voices talking. I don't care. I don't care. until he is released. And let me tell you today, what we are doing is legal, completely legal, under international law, under treaties, which Nigeria is signatory to, under UN Charter, under Africa Charter, under other international instrument that Nigeria is signatory to. So whatever I am saying, my involvement in Biafra struggle is completely legal. So I'm not shaking, and I can never shake, because I know my right. And let me also make it very clear, even if we go into armed struggle today, it is legal. It is legal. And Fulani with their terrorism, you think we are going to fight them with ordinary hand? We think we are going to stop and defend our land, defend our women and children with ordinary hand? We need more arms to defend our land. So it is a fact. Forget all these things where everybody is painting the world. No. Everything we do is legal. Completely legal. Self-defense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only wanted self-determination of Biafra people, and nothing more. It is according to law, which Nigeria also signed. In 1983, the African Charter came into force in Nigeria. It was domesticated in Nigeria in 1983. It forms the major law of the 1999 Constitution. The right of self-determination, the right to self-determination was, is continued today, very well stated in African Charter, Article 20, from Article 20 to 21. Not even from the Article 1 in the UN Charter, from Article 1, it's clearly stated why UN was formed: to maintain international peace. So this evening, I have come to address these nomadic Janjaweed people who are saying President Buhari must not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to make sure that I address every single word coming from them with more superior argument and evidences to show you how evil and demonic and devilish these people are. And that's why somebody like Ojo Kalo, I choose dog than him. Dog is a very well-respected animal. You went to our leader only to come and tell us how you made our leader's father the chief or the king. What the hell? Who care? Who care? Every given opportunity, this Ojo Okalo will insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At every given opportunity, he will come to insult. And some of you are not seeing it. But the only thing that makes me happy this evening, I am very, very happy. The only thing that makes me happy this evening is what he said after visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I don't want to read all the garbage he wrote because it doesn't worth reading. But one particular statement got my attention. He said, well, it does not matter. I will continue to cancel him anyway. I will continue to cancel them anyway. It does not matter. What it means is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who knows whether he punched him? Because for that statement to come from Ojo Okalo, it means that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dealt with him. So he came out disappointed. He came out disappointed. So the only thing he could do is to start announcing that he start announcing, I made his father this, I made his father that. My people, let me tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu probably punched him there. Because I read everything in that statement. And I see that it didn't go well with him and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It didn't go well. In fact, I want to bring let me read it, because it is important we address this thing once and for all. Let me bring it. But tell Ojus Okalo, we don't want him to visit our leader if all he will do is to look for an opportunity to insult the family and insult him. We don't care. We don't care who made the father this and who made the father that. We don't want to hear that. So, and of course, we know our leader is not getting this information, but if he hear that Ojus Okalo is coming, he shouldn't listen to him. He shouldn't even allow him to come there. Come there to do what? So they will give him pin. Ojus Okalo will come there with pin. All this their stupid native doctor, they will give pin and he will inject. He will put the pin inside our leader. Do you know what? You know what is pin, right? Some of you know what is pin. Ojus Okalo is more than snake. At this particular time, at this particular point in time, the last person that they should allow to visit our leader is Ojus Okalo. Ojus Okalo can give pin, can inject pin into our leader. And we must not allow that. Do you people know what is pin? You know what is pin, right? We can't allow that man to visit our leader. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on. When Ojus Okalo was arrested and sent to prison, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu campaigned and fought tirelessly. All of us joined him. We joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Issued threat to Nigeria. We threatened to burn Nigeria down if he is not released. But look at it. He now turned around to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do campaign. He went there to visit. He probably promised the Nyash people, the Nyash people, and I will go there and talk to him. It is part of their political solution, negotiation. And they are using Ojus Okalo. Oh, I trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to read. I'm calling everybody attention, all concerned people, all concerned Biafra. Ojus Okalo is capable of injecting pin into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if anything happened to him from today, we know who to hold responsible. We know who to hold. Ojus Okalo should be the last man to visit our leader. So the legal team must take note of this. When I begin to make this statement, my brother, it is not coming ordinarily. I know our leader is not ordinary person, but Ojus Okalo can put pin into our leader. I know what I'm saying. So on no condition, not now, Ojus Okalo should be the last person to visit our leader. For what now? For what? Is there Mother Google? Who sent him? When our leaders in the southeast when our elders in the Southeast cannot be allowed to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So why Ojo Zokalo? Why Ojo? Who is sending him there? No. This is a joke taken too far. We should now make it very clear. Ojo Zokalo cannot go there again. If they allow him to go there and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is forced to receive him, there's going to be problem. There's going to be problem. What I am saying is that Ojo Zokalo can inject pin. If you don't know what is pin, go and ask question, what is pin? What is this spiritual pin? What does it mean? Go and ask question, what is pin? Ojo Zokalo is capable of injecting pin into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because that man is evil. After all the IPOB did to this man, he came out and he visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this is what he has to say. I made his father king in 2001. I made the father. For what fucking reason? Who asks you? Who care who made him king and who don't make him king? Who care? Are you the one who made yourself governor? Are you the one who elected yourself? Did you go to Senate? Did you become governor by your single vote? Did you make yourself governor? People made you governor. People made you governor. What did you do to them? You destroyed Abia State. You looted Abia State. Go and look at Abia. There is no motorable way there. Abia look like pig farm. Pig. Evan Azuezi. This man is parading himself. A criminal that's supposed to be rotting in jail for fraud. Look at what this man wrote. Look at. This afternoon, I visited my brother, your brother. I visited my brother. Hi. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody, Abuja. Ojo Zokalo can be allowed to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they are the evil Fulani agent. I met him in good health and care, and we discussed as umunne. You and who discuss as umunne? In 2001, when I was governor, I made his father Eze, Israel Okukano, traditional ruler of Afaruku. Who asks you? Who is interested in this nonsense? So all you did is to just come here and tell us what you did in 2001. Hey, you are the Ojo Zokalo. This non-entity continued. If not that people of Abia State voted you, who are you? Who are you? Your mother is doing what she was doing. We know all the story. Okay? If not for your mom, who are you, Ojo Zokalo? So, consequential people, privileged criminals, made his father. He made his father chief, made his father king. Huh. Well, onye ọbụla mee ka o si ya. Ha. Nwoke na ife. This idiot continued. I understand that if they talk now, as I'm talking now, they will say that I am insulting. I understand that Nnamdi Kanu has insane amount of people rooting for his back home, and I am one of them. I encouraged him to consider the consequences of certain actions and utterances for the sake of the same people. You can imagine. He went there to ask him to consider some certain utterances. While Boko Haram are causing havoc, shooting down aeroplane in the northeast, while bandits are shooting down Nigerian military aircraft. This man is concerned about utterances. Utterances. Okwe kwuru n'ọnụ. He went there to caution Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about utterances. While people are roaming in his village with AK-47. Have you seen Ojus Okalo go to caution them with AK-47? He is more interested in Okwe kwuru n'ọnụ. Mouth. Ordinary word, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already Biafra. He went there to caution him about some utterances, which is to him is more dangerous than AK-47. I agree. Our word are dangerous than AK-47 because I need joke bow noto kwaunu isabobu even though my ideology and his ideology are totally different. God has made us brothers and we can't run away from each other. You can't run away from each other. What have you done, Ojus Okalo, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house was invaded in 2017? As a senator, what did you do? Have you ever bothered to ask the family how many people were killed? Have you ever bothered to ask the family? Have you gotten compensation from the federal government? Have you ever bothered to ask the family you made king in 2001? If that is the case, the man you claim to make king in 2001. So what happened when the family was bulldozed, bombarded by the Nigerian army under your own watch, right in front of your eyes? Have you called for compensation? No. Did you campaign for compensation? No. Did you ask people, did you arrange lawyers in Nigeria there as somebody that is influential within the Fulani community? Because as far as we are concerned in Biafra, you are nobody. You are fucking idiots. Ojus Okalo, you are nobody. We will use bottle to barb your hair. And you will bottle pour this. We will use bottle to barb your hair. And that day is coming. You there went to a DSS to come out and start insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family, insulting the father. I made them king. I made them king. The day we are going to catch you because we are in revolution, we will use bottle. We will use bottle to barb your hair. I bought this is a picture. Oh my God. You don't know what is coming. You people don't know what is coming. Biafra will come in this particular modern age, in this 21st century. This man continued. Even though my ideology and his ideology are totally different, God has made us brothers. And we can't run away from each other. I owe him Nigerians good counseling. You can imagine. He came out to own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Nigerians good counseling because he know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hate it when somebody want to give him Nigeria. He cannot even say good counseling. Ojus Okalo used the word Nigeria good counseling just to mock our leader and mock us. He owe him and Nigerians good counseling. So who are the Nigerians that Ojus Okalo is giving good counseling? He owes Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Nigerians good counseling. Whether he and his family listen to me or not. This is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu punctured him. Upper court. Whether he and his family listened to me or not, which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu probably slapped him there. I will continue counseling him as I have always done in the past. What we need most now is a peaceful and secure society. You need a peaceful and secure society, but Fulani, they are in your forest, right in your backyard with AK-47. How have you been able to make peace with them? Fulani are killing people everywhere. Everywhere, from Zamfara, Niger State, to all the northeast, northwest, all the middle belt. Fulani are killing people, ethnic cleansing, jihad going on to Yoruba land, until Sunday Igbo came out. Fulani was slaughtering people in Abuja to Kaduna Road. Fulani slaughtering people. Bini Ore Road. Fulani slaughtering people. Port Harcourt Road. Fulani slaughtering people. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your problem. That once you talk to him, you want to have peace. But you know, I am very happy with this. He said, whether he and his family listen to me or not, I will continue counseling him as I have always done in the past. That is exactly what interests. In fact, this is what got my attention. For him to have come out to say, whether he and his family listen to me or not, I will continue counseling him, means that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have bombarded him in the DSS. And he came out disappointed. He came out disappointed, very, very disappointed. Otherwise, if they have, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given him some kind of audience, this man would have finished everybody now. By now, you'll be hearing it in the whole news media. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I trust me. He is going to give up Biafra. He is going to. He assured me he is no problem. He assured me he will. By now, you'll be hearing everywhere. He will even claim that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu assured him he will give up Biafra. So, but because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu probably punctured him a little bit in the tire in the stomach. Afu. Sick people. He came out and said, I will continue to cancel him anyway. Because Nnamdi Kanu did not listen to you. Onyendu did not listen to you. He didn't. He didn't. And you will continue to cancel him. How can a criminal like Ojus or Kanu be canceling? So what are you canceling? Canceling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu how to collect money from the Fulani? You want to cancel him how to collect money and bribe to leave Biafra? What exactly? What can Ojus or Kanu offer to a normal human being who is not a criminal? This is somebody facing charges. The EFCC are still looking for him. The court still want to arraign him again for another 72 million or 72 billion naira or something. Ego Zurunoshi. He is now a role model to cancel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hi! Alomel. So, my people, disregard all the things Ojus Okalu said. My only concern is that for them allowing him to go there. How can Ojus Okalu visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The lawyers will go there. They will not allow them to have peace. They will not allow them to discuss freely with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Ojus Okalu is going to see him. What kind of nonsense is that? My only problem now is PIN. PIN. And it is very important that everybody begin to think towards this. Ojus Okalu should be the last person to visit Mazi for now. Should be the last person. There are people who can visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All those elders who visited, who went to presidency, if anybody have message and I want to discuss, okay, let Okwadike of Wibuku and all of them now try to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prison to know whether they will allow them. They will not allow them. because the DSS will never allow anybody who is going to advise or say anything positive to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will always allow idiots who will come to break his heart. They will always allow idiots who will come to preach one Nigeria because they know how painful it is to him to hear it. But that is not my problem. My problem is PIN. PIN. I want you people to go and check what is PIN. Fulani don't want to stay in this water for the second time. So I'm worried. I'm worried. I am worried, particularly about this Ojos Okalo visit. Very, very worried. Because what came out of this man, what this man wrote here is just callous. 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 Now, let me say it for the very last time. I want you people to go and check what is PIN. ERA PIN. Go and check ERA PIN. I don't want Ojos Okalo. Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be briefed about PIN. About PIN. These people can go to any length. And because PIN is not something medical, it's not something a doctor will come and you bring a doctor and the doctor will give you injection and PIN is not medical, so there is no medical solution to it. It is traditional. I am saying it now, it is traditional. These people should stop visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They should stop visiting Mazi Nnamdi. Let it be only the family and the lawyers so that if anything happens, we know who to hold responsible. I go on Africa. It is not now after 4 months. It is not now when the presidency is considering to release him. Now that everybody is going there. No. Let it be that this one is just a test, too. That he just went there to test to see whether the road will go. The road Agago. Let him not go again. The lawyers must tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu any day he hear Ojos Okalo is coming, he have the right to say, I don't want to see him. Not only him, every other person. For now, you don't need them. You don't need them. Let them be dealing with the people that we are seeing. You don't need them. These are the people that are very dangerous demonic people. So, but I know I have exposed them today. At least they know that I have seen PIN. They know that I have seen PIN. So whoever that is planning PIN, whoever that is planning PIN, you have been exposed. Whoever that is planning to go with PIN, you have been exposed. Because you will fall down there, right there in the front of DSS. So any day you hear that somebody fall down, going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from today, any day anybody fall down at the DSS, that he want to, whether my governor, whether my senator, any day anybody fall down in front of DSS, coming from the car and fall down, my brother, he's a suspect. So those who are familiar to what is happening must pay attention to anybody that fall down. Very important. I want people to observe this. Anybody that is going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming from the car and fall down, is a suspect. So we must make sure. I want the legal team to brief this thing to our leader. I want the legal team to brief this thing. I am shouting it now. I want the legal team to brief this to our leader. We don't want anybody to visit him until he come out. Let the legal team be the one, so that by tomorrow we know who we are going to hold responsible. And we don't want story. This Ojo Sokalo visit is evil visit. Because we don't know who is going to see when the person is going to fall down and stand up. You know how Abuja, and the DSS office, you know how it is. So when somebody fall down and stand up and they say, sorry, nobody will see it, we will not know. But I have made this clear. I made this point very clear. Now, let us go to the second issue of the day, which is the Northern Group. The Northern Group calling the presidency not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the most absurd thing. And I want everybody to listen and watch this. I'm going to address all of them bit by bit, one after the other.
The members of Northern Consensus Movement, NCM, comprising of notable Northern activists and association of traders, transporters, and marketers dealing in consumable foodstuffs, cattle, grains, and many other food items that shuttles between the northern and the southern part of the country, call for this press conference as a response to some Igbo leaders hosted for a reception by Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, where they requested for the release of their tribal warlord, Nnamdi Kanu.
They are addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as tribal warlord. And it is their problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has become tribal warlord. Let us continue.
In fact, this visit by the Igbo leaders to Mr. President, seeking for the IPOB leader, seeking for the release of the IPOB leader is unacceptable by NCM, because this type of gatherings is what usually encourages ethnicity and foiling ethnic crisis for too long in Nigeria.
In response to this, tell this idiotic, nonsensical group of so-called Northerners that we have not even enjoyed half of the impunity they brought to Nigeria. First of all, how many Boko Haram members have been released since the beginning of this government? Since the beginning of this current administration, since 2015, how many Boko Haram members who have physically chopped off head of young men and women and children, how many of them have been released? So who is driving ethnic division here? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never handled gun. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never handled knife. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Is not a jihadist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was exercising his constitutional right as protected under international law from UN to Africa to where Nigeria is a signatory to. He was exercising his right. Are the Fulani killers, bandit, Boko Haram exercising their right? Is that right? Are the Fulanis, the Boko Haram fighting for self-determination? Under which law, what is the name of what Boko Haram is fighting for? What is the name? Huh? No, we need to ask these people, what is the name of what the Fulani bandit, the terrorist, the Boko Haram, ISWAP, what is the name? What is the thing they are fighting for? Is it self-determination? The answer is no. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for self-determination with microphone. Microphone. And they want him dead. But Boko Haram are giving amnesty without even facing trial. The worst part is that all the Boko Haram that has been released, none of them face trial. Do you understand the difference? And he is here chanting ethnic. I want you to show me any Boko Haram member from 2015 to 2021 that is facing trial. They don't face trial. Is either they kill them by mistake, or they kill innocent people and present them as Boko Haram, or they say they are surrendered. Now, the same people, let me also show you this one. The same people tell us, one moment. I want you people to understand what the kind of impunity in Nigeria. It's unbearable. And the Ojus Okalo cannot respond to people like this. Because the job of Ojus Okalo is actually to respond to people like this when they make comment. When they make this treacherous and the frivolous comment and the statement like this, it is the job of somebody like Ojus Okalo to come out and say, you didn't get it right. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not committed any crime. While those who committed crime, who have killed people, who have killed military officers in their thousands, I am telling you, one day, the Nigerian army buried 1,000 people. 1,000. The New York Journal reported it. 1,000 people was buried. They were buried in the night, secretly. Nigerian army buried 1,000 soldiers. I'm going to bring this to you in one night. They denied it, and after that, they accepted it. The people that killed those 1,000 soldiers, they were all given. It is not even amnesty. It's not even amnesty. They just release them like that. That is no pronouncement of amnesty. 1,000 soldiers were buried one night. Now, I want you to listen to this. Some of you already know the video I'm about to play. So, it is something you already know. And you have seen it. So, if this man is now bringing tribal sentiment, tribal sentiment that because the leaders from the Southeast went to Aso Rock for the very first time. For the very first time. There has never been any time in the history after the war where the elders went to Aso Rock and begged or negotiated or solicited for the release of any Biafran, or for any Biafran to be pardoned. There has never. But look at these people. Every blessed day, they are releasing them. Every blessed day. Now watch.
That will listen to the words of wisdom. That will listen and...
You see, now, after this thing, and I believe some of you may have understood what is going on. You may have understood what is going on. Now, I want you to read this particular article with me. I am not going to read all of them. I am not going to read all of them. One moment. I am not going to read. By the way, we have 8,000 viewers. We have 8,000 viewers at the moment. We have about 2,600 on YouTube alone. We have 8,545 people watching this broadcast right now on this particular program. 8,545 people watching, 8,550 watching now. And then, so for those of you, if you have not hit the like button, we have 2,600 watching from YouTube. Please hit the like button so that we are going to, it will alert to other people, because we are good. We are getting to the main point now. Now, having listened to what this army man said, I want you to read with me this particular article. Nigeria military denies burying 1,000 soldiers in secret mass grave. They always deny. Every time they deny, it is always them. At the end of the day, they accept. And when you look at the screen, you will see Evans. You see Evans appearing there. Evans is appearing there. So every time the Nigeria army denies, this was in August 2019. But the fact is that they actually buried these 1,000 soldiers. Now, you see they deny, right? Let me now tell you that they actually came back after denying, as always. They now came back to accept. Now, let me show you. They now came back to accept that 1,000 soldiers were buried, but they informed their families. After that, look at them. After they denied burying 1,000 soldiers in the night, the Wall Street Journal investigated it and unmasked 1,000 soldiers, over 1,000 soldiers buried in one night. Who killed them? The Boko Haram. They are begging to hands up, and they are recruiting them in the army. The Boko Haram that invaded Nigeria, the NDA. Nigeria buries soldiers at night in secret cemetery. Over 1,000 of them. 1,000 of them. And when you look at this man, you see the picture here, you find out that he probably is a Biafran. Either Biafran or a Middle Belter. Okay? Now, you have just seen that, right? Let us go back to the video we were playing before. A moment. Now, after watching the video I've just showed you, I have been able to establish, of course, there are so many evidences. I don't need to go into that. There are so many evidences of the Boko Haram being pardoned, being recruited into Nigeria army, into Nigeria police, and all that. There are so many evidences, okay? The question now is that, where is this claim coming from? Where is this claim coming from?
As a response to some Igbo leaders hosted for a reception by Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, where they requested for the release of their tribal warlord, Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, this visit by the Igbo leaders to Mr. President, seeking for the IPOB leader, seeking for the release of the IPOB leader is unacceptable by NCM, because this type of gatherings is what usually encourages ethnicity and fueling ethnic crisis for too long in Nigeria.
You see that? And that's exactly the thing. After they have sponsored their own terrorists, they have pardoned them because they are in the military, they are the one in charge of the police, they are the one in charge of the judiciary, they are in charge of everything. Now, it gets our turn where we are asking for our own innocent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is not a terrorist, who did not handle AK-47, who did not come from Sambisa Forest, who traveled all the way from the European Union to enter Kenya, and they went to Kenya, spent money to abduct him, kidnap him, torture him, for 8 days before sending him back to Nigeria. So our people now went to Abuja. It becomes a problem. Have you seen the incongruousness in the country? Have you seen the injustice? Have you seen the imbalance? Have you seen the impunity? Why we cannot continue to be in that country? Do you see that? Does that make sense to you? Only once we are asking for something. This is what they are doing. They make budget, we get the least. If the least budget, when they budget money, we get the lowest. When they want to take loan, we get the lowest. When they went to China to get loan, we did not get even 1 10-kobo. Even 10-kobo was not given to us. In the proposed Chinese loan, they share the loan to every other region. You get to us, we got 0. Complete 0. Everything that comes to us, no. And when we talk about that we are living in Nigeria, some of you, the stupid, nincompoop people, don't get it. Have you seen it? These people have been enjoying the presidential pardon since 2015. They are releasing their terrorists. They are, recruited them into the army and all that. And the only one time we want to ask for that favor, even when a crime was not committed. Because a president have already been set. But if there is no presidency before, the court that released the Mossop members after 15 years, there is no evidence against them. It is the same thing applicable to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they are charging those people. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that it is the same charge they charge those 19 people of Mossop is the same charge they are charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They charge them for terrorism. They charge Mazi Nnamdi for terrorism. They charge them for treason. They charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for treason. They charge them for, the only thing they charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is not existing in Nigerian law, is this subversive campaign, which is sedition. It is not, it has been abolished. You can't even take anybody to court in Nigeria for sedition. But what did Malami do? Malami included sedition in charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he is Attorney General of the Federation, not knowing that it has been abolished in 1983. As far back as 1983, sedition cannot be taken to law or to court to sentence person in Nigerian law. But Attorney General of the Federation, who is supposed to be advising the president, advising the country, advising Nigeria in their legal issues, included sedition. Although they changed the name from sedition to subversive campaign. But it is the same thing. It is the same thing in law. They only change the name. It is the same thing. You can't take people to court in Nigeria and sentence them for sedition. So now we just want one thing. Release our innocent people. They are saying we are setting a dangerous precedent. They say we want to start tribal war. Why they have enjoyed this tribal thing for many years now? They have been enjoying it. They have been enjoying this tribal thing for many years. I want you to watch.
Seeking for the release of the IPOB leader is unacceptable by NCM, because this type of gatherings is what usually encourages ethnicity and fueling ethnic crisis for too long in Nigeria. For how long shall we as Nigerians be looking at ourselves in tribal lines? We have over 50 ethnic groups and 529 tribes in Nigeria. So each group should gather themselves to Aso Rock after committing series of crimes against fellow citizens and demand for the release of the perpetrators because they represent their ethnic interests.
Did you see that? Now, do you see the twist? Did you hear the twist? The only difference here is that Boko Haram have their negotiator with the president. So they don't need to, the people from the northeast don't need to come to Abuja. No. The chief of army staff is a Boko Haram member. Okay? Chief of army staff is a Boko Haram member. The Inspector General of Police in Nigeria is a Boko Haram member. The AGF is a Boko Haram member. The CGN is a Boko Haram member. The chief judge is a Boko Haram member. So they don't need to carry their elders to come to Aso Rock. They are in the government. Their own is to implement and execute. They don't need to come to presidents to ask. That is the reason why you see the military man extending the hands of fellowship to Boko Haram. Say, come, our people, don't just come. You cannot do this thing alone. You cannot carry out this task. We are going to help you to carry it. But our own, who do we have? None. Police, we don't have anybody. In military, we don't have anybody. All the people we have, they are in IT. They put you in IT where you'll be pressing computer. In custom, we have nobody. In judiciary, we have nobody. In executive, we have nobody. In the security, this thing, we have nobody in the security. So if they are having security meeting, fake meeting, you can't see an Igbo man there from the southeast. So why don't we march to Abuja? We have to march to Abuja because we do not have any representative in the security. So to them now, we are marching and it is paining them. But they have been enjoying this nepotism. They have enjoyed it. I have just shown it to you, and I don't need to go into showing you all this because it is the evidences are there. So it is them that started this thing. Now it is our turn to harness the same precedents they have set. Example, we want to tap into this thing they have set, the presidents. It is now their problem. They say we are setting dangerous precedent, but they started it. We want to tap into it small, just small. Now let me show you. One moment. Let me show you the handwork of Boko Haram. Do you see this? These are your brothers slaughtered by Boko Haram this year. In fact, last week. This is a picture of army. Look at how they pack them like fish. Slaughtered by Boko Haram. This same Boko Haram, they are begging to come. Let us give you, and it is the one they recruited in the army that give information. Look at how they pack human being like rat. Like rat. Fish is, calling them fish is even to give them some respect. Look at, like rat. Eba chulunto okay. Do you see it? What you see, this room now, full of Nigerian military men, army from the southeast. When we talk, you don't listen to us. Look at how they pack them like rat. Do you see that? They pack them like rat. And after they commit this crime, they pardon them. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are questioning why we should go and ask for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that we are sending dangerous presidents. I am just showing you just small. And let me tell you, if you think that this is not on purpose, you are lying. The thing you see happening in the north, they are all on purpose to kill our men that is supposed to be fighting for Biafra when the time comes. That is why they are doing this. No other reason. No other reason at all. No other reason at all. Now let us listen.
Series of crimes against fellow citizens and demand as Nigerians IPOB leader seeking for the release of the IPOB leader is unacceptable by NCM, because this type of gatherings is what usually encourages ethnicity and fueling ethnic crisis for too long in Nigeria. For how long shall we as Nigerians be looking at ourselves in tribal lines? We have over 50 ethnic groups and 529 tribes in Nigeria. So each group should gather themselves to Aso Rock after committing series of crimes against fellow citizens and demand for the release of the perpetrators, because they represent their ethnic interests.
So whose interest is Boko Haram that are being released and pardoned and recruited into army? Whose interest they represent? Are they not representing the interests of the Fulani ethnic group, the foreign Fulanis? And the worst is that some of the Boko Haram members are not even Nigerians. They enjoy that privilege. Enjoy that ethnic privilege. It reach our turn now. These people are gathering like vulture.
Meanwhile, going by the position of the president, that he will look into their request despite the weight it carries as confessed by him, we in the NCM will have no option than to mobilize northern organizations and interest groups that lost their loved ones and properties as a result of Nnamdi Kanu's atrocities, to also seek audience with the president as he's about to set a precedent for not putting into consideration those still feeling the pains for killings and the loss of loved ones, notwithstanding Mr. President swore to protect Nigeria, to protect every Nigerian irrespective of his tribe or religious background.
You see that? How many of you have mobilized yourself from the southern Nigeria to protest against the amnesty or against releasing the Boko Haram and accepting them, and also training the Boko Haram and inducting them into Nigeria army? From the southern Nigeria, your brothers and sisters has been murdered, head chopped off by Boko Haram. Those of you, I have just shown you a picture. In that room, it is not less than 500 dead bodies of the Nigerian soldiers in that small room. How many of you from the south and the middle belt has actually protested against allowing Boko Haram to be recruited into Nigeria army, against training them, against adopting them, against stretching the hands of fellowship to Boko Haram? The Nigerian military, you saw him campaigning for them to come. They can become president. How many of you in the south actually mobilize yourself How many? Mobilize yourself to protest against pardoning Boko Haram? How many of you? And the killing didn't end here too. The one that will kill today, they will still have some tomorrow and they will accept them. But look at this man. Have you ever seen a video of Northerners coming together to condemn Buhari and condemn his government for pardoning Boko Haram members who actually have rendered their own entire region useless? They have captured the Northeast, they have captured the Northwest. Just a few days ago, I read to you the police security advice to Nigeria. They advise Nigerians and foreigners not to boycott completely traveling to Northeast and Northwest, which means they have ceded the Northeast and Northwest to Boko Haram members. Nobody can go there. You can't travel from Abuja to Northeast and Northwest. You can't. So the police in Nigeria came publicly to advise Nigerians, if you have any business in the Northeast, forget it, no matter what. If you have any business in the Northwest, forget it, no matter what. Who caused it? Boko Haram. This man is not talking about it. The same people that have captured the Northeast and Northwest, making the Nigerian police to come and advise Nigerians not to travel there at all. No matter what you have, don't go there. This man is giving them Boko Haram amnesty, pardoning them. But he's not complaining. He's not complaining about it. He is now complaining about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has caused havoc. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done that. Tell him now, which law, what is the law, under which law is he going to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He don't know. Or is he no better than Malami? No. The point is that what is his problem is not because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed crime. The only problem this man have is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to stop the conquer of the entire Nigeria. That is the only crime, nothing else. The only crime is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is waking the South, the Hausa people, waking original Hausa people up in the North. That is their fear. But the one thing is that they can't stop it. And holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot stop it from happening. So I want everybody to understand what is going on. Let everybody understand what is going on. That we can no longer tolerate this nonsense. And something must be done. Why would these people gather like this to castigate our elders who went to Abuja just for the very first time to ask for one small favor from the presidency? They come against it. The same way they come against every economic policy that will favor the Southeast, they fight tooth to nail to make sure it doesn't happen. The same way they fight in the budget, when they are building railway, they will build the railway to the Niger Republic, but not in the Southeast. When they make budget to build road, they make budget to build road in Niger Republic. They are not going to make any budget to build road. Enugu on the China Expressway is dead. Everything we did, they disenfranchise us in everything they do, including in trying to release our own brother, our own leader, who actually have committed no crime. It is a problem to them. And let me tell you, nobody is asking question. That is why what I am doing now is the reason why you should know the importance of civil disobedience. Sit at home. These people have dealt with us. They have dealt with us. It is time we are going to bite their anus and we are not going to look at anything there. Let us be serious. Let us be resolute. Let us be ruthless in dealing with any idiot that is going to stop us from leaving Nigeria. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. It doesn't matter how they do it, he is going to be released. Because the Nigeria court cannot sentence him. There is no way you can sentence him. The only thing is that we don't want him to stay. long like they are doing other people. Tomorrow they take him to court. Next tomorrow they adjourn it. The other day they are doing it. We need to ground the economy of Nigeria, for crying sake. If from 15th of next month, from 15th of next month, from 15th of December, if there is no concrete thing, Biafrans are going to rise up. Go and mark it. After the 15th of December, and there is no tangible thing happening in the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafrans are going to rise up. It is going to be autopiloted revolution. We are going to rise up. And nobody will be any leader. Nobody is a leader. Only person that will stop what is about to happen is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't matter. You see, let me tell you. It has nothing to... This one is complete autopilot. The spirit of Biafra, after the 15th of December, will possess everybody. We are going to end this thing once and for all. You see, if we are not showing our craziness, these people will not allow us to rest. Can you imagine the nonsense here? That have been enjoying, their criminals have been enjoying, terrorists have been enjoying, they have been recruiting them, they have been begging them, they have been doing, and our elders just went to Abuja for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It becomes a problem to them. You don't know how ruthless these people are. You don't know how heartless these people are. You need somebody that can show them that it is bomber to bomber, iron to iron. Let us show them craziness. You think craziness is in one person's body? My brother, we are all crazy. Especially when we are fighting for survival. What I am doing is fighting for survival. I am fighting to survive. If nobody do what I am doing now, in the next, or what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing and have done, in the next 10 years, you can't go to Nigeria. Those of you who live abroad, you can't. Even now, can you go to Nigeria? Niger State is already controlled by Boko Haram. And it is 2 hours from Abuja, or 1.5 hours from Abuja. It's already controlled by Boko Haram. Northeast now is a no-go area. In the Northeast is a no-go area. You can't go there. In the Northwest, you can't go there. Very soon it will come down to Kaduna. Kaduna is already a no-go area. Abuja, from Abuja to Kaduna, you can't travel anymore by road without facing a gunshot, without facing from somebody firing at your car and all that. And it is happening on a daily basis. Where are the military? They are in the east, suppressing our men and our women. Preparing ground for the invasion of these terrorists in our land. So, this is where my anger is coming from. Because I know these people very well. That is why I say, we must not relax an inch. No matter the promise made to us, no matter the promise the presidency made to us, we must not relax, not even an inch. Otherwise, we will disappoint our unborn children. And now we have 10,000 people watching live and direct. 10,000 people watching live and direct on all platforms. 10,000 people watching live and direct on all platforms. We are still not doing the right thing. Any day, once we begin to record 30% of sit at home in Lagos, we've won this war. I am telling you, any day our people in Lagos understand, we need to begin to consult to all market leaders. You see, this fight, you don't know, you people don't know what, if we do not do the right thing, we are going to live to regret it. We are going to live to regret it. The only opportunity we have is now. We are not asking you to carry AK-47. We are not asking you to carry pump action. We are not asking you to bring gun and ammunition. We are only asking you to stay at home as a means of civil disobedience, to register your displeasure, to register your anger against the impunity going on in Nigeria, where Northerners will be enjoying privilege, and we, only one person we are asking to release, and they are gathering against us. Meanwhile, they have released 100, 300, 800 of Boko Haram, 900 of Boko Haram. Every day, they rehabilitate them. And we have only one man. We ask them to release them, and they are coming against it. These are the same people who have filed application to a federal high court to ask Ndibo to leave Nigeria. They are not real. I told you people, you can't trust these people. You can't trust them. If we did not show craziness, including towards our politicians who don't agree with us, if we do not show craziness and make the living uncomfortable for the people who have influence in this government, we can never succeed. All those people, all those they are ass-licking politicians in our land need to feel the heat. We need to make them uncomfortable in their offices. That is the only way we are going to make headway. We need to make them uncomfortable. Don't look back. This is a fight for survival. I want all of you to listen.
Therefore, it is important to note that each ethnic group too has its own peculiar problem and should go and see the present on their personal problems. In any case, the Igbo leaders did not and have not gone to discuss how Nigeria is to progress into future, but to release to them their tribal boy, despite the non-daily killings of other innocent tribes in Nigeria, which they are aware of.
So who is killing them? The same people to just discredit IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has been confirmed. They organize the people to kill in our land. They are the one who organized the DSS to kill. We have evidences. The other day, the DSS man that was shot dead, he was the unknown government. They killed him. They killed him. The identity is there. And these are the things they have planned. They planned it for a very long time. And here they are there telling you who have killed. Have the Biafra people been killed more than the killing in the north? Comparing, can you compare it? How many Southerners have lost their life in the north? In the name of Boko Haram, which is a scam. How many Southern soldiers have lost their life? How many Biafran soldiers have lost their life in the northeast in the name of fighting a scam war? How many people have they killed? Like I have just shown you, our own is evidence. I am just showing you that we have seen where 500 were killed, 200 were killed, 1,000 were killed, 1,000 buried, 250, 30. Every day they are ambushing police. They are coming, they are ambushing the soldiers. They are coming to the barracks, to their base to kill them. And it is not their business. They organized the same people to come to our land to kill. They started burning police stations. They started killing police. They blame IPOB. They blame ESN. At the end of the day, we were vindicated. And they are not happy. We were vindicated. The same people that they are using to implicate us, God also started punishing them. Somebody like Uwazirike. Uwazirike was the one who called a non-government ESN. Uwazirike said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who owned non-government. Uwazirike called ESN rag. The same Uwazirike today. Unrepentant satanic man today turn around to preach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to deceive some people. And some idiots are sharing it. Some fools out of hatred for Simon Ekpa. They are sharing it. The more they attack me, the more people will come to understand that I'm not a bad person and I mean well for this struggle. The more they attack me, the more people will understand. I want them to show me. I have said it severally. They say I am a Nigeria agent, double agent. I have asked them, bring any evidence. I know you don't have. Okay, bring any audio recording where I was seen discussing with any politician. That was the reason Owazirike came out to say nobody called them, nobody can call him, he don't know anybody, he don't talk to anybody. That was the reason Owazirike come to say it. Because he has made all the contact with all the saboteurs in the politics in Nigeria. Do you have contact with this Simon Ekpa? Do you speak to Simon Ekpa? Do we have anybody in the APC who has spoken to Simon Ekpa? Is there any governor who has spoken to him? Any senator? They have made all this finding after my exposition. None. And he came to say, nobody know him, nobody speak to him, nobody speak to him, because they have found out. I don't speak to anybody. And I have the contact. I have their contact. And if I want to speak, I will speak to them. Some of them know me personally. Some of the senators know me personally. Some of the governors know me personally. Personally. I don't speak with them. So, and I challenge anybody. If you know that if you have any audio recording of Simon Ekpa, not even discussing anything, just that I am talking with somebody, just like I know the person, I am discussing with him. That is, it calls me, hello Simon, how are you? How are you doing today? How is everything? I want you to bring the audio because the record. If you talk to a Nigerian politician, they record it. But you know what? They will not bring because they don't have. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I don't even speak to any politician. In fact, I don't even have the time to speak to any Nigerian politician. There are some of them that I respect. Some of them, and they know themselves. In fact, I respect only one politician in Nigeria. Only one person. I respect it, or let me say two. I respect two politicians very well. And they know me very well. I don't talk to them. In fact, I told one to block my number. Immediately I joined IPOB, I told one to block my number. And he did. You see, people don't know how serious I am. I told one to block my number. He did. And I called the number and made sure he blocked me. I told him we are not fighting, but I don't want to speak to you. Block my number, please. After that, I tried the number. He respected that and blocked the number. Till today. So nobody will come and say, I am speaking to him. Nobody. Not to talk of collecting money, not to talk of being a Nigeria agent. For what? And it baffles me. There is no lie you cannot tell. And because the people that are telling this lie don't have brain. Otherwise, why would somebody be fighting Nigeria and working for the Nigeria at the same time? It doesn't make sense. But of course, to fools, it makes a lot of sense. They tell you Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. He has come to destroy IPOB. He has come to do this. We are going to know who is real at the end of the day. Listen, I am not shaking. Even if Mazenam they cannot come out today and say, okay, I'm not going to talk. I will be here until Onicharonde. Do you know what is Onicharonde? Until we see he will use his own eye. He will watch my videos. He is going to hear the truth at the end of it. I'm not shaking. And I will not change. This is who I am. This is who I am. I can't change. There is nothing you can do in this life to shake me. I am unshakable. And I am crazy at the same time. Very, very crazy. When it comes to what I know that I'm doing the right thing, I don't move. I am fighting for the freedom of my people. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. They call them heroes. Heroes. People who fought Finnish war for independence from Russia. They honor them every year. On the 6th of December, we celebrate independence in Finland. It is a big celebration. It's a big celebration. The president will stand, and all the House of Representatives, all the House of all big politicians, diplomats from Scandinavia, from everybody will come and line up to greet and shake the president. It's a big thing. People died. So if any country, know what is freedom, Finland is one of them that know what is freedom. And some fought, thank you, Alina Katan. Some fought Finnish wars, yes, and survived. Your grandfather fought Finnish war, thank you. So the country where I am is the country that know what is freedom, what freedom means. And they are very, very sympathetic to people that are being killed like they are killing us in Africa. They are very, very sympathetic. If you come to this country, you see what they call castle or castle. You go to castle, what the Finnish people built during the war in the cold of minus 40 degree. Minus 40 degree where there is no cloth, where there is no cloth, where people don't have the kind of cloth you have today, and under the cold of minus 40 degree, above freezing point, they build castle. They built castle, and they saved life. The people were going into the castle for safety. It is only in a country that don't know what is war. Only in a country that they just out of a referendum, they got independence and all that. They don't know what is war. They don't know what is freedom per se, even though they know. But not like a country like Finland. They fought, and people died. People died. So why wouldn't I be very bold and very brave to fight for the freedom of my people? And the people I'm fighting the freedom with are only interested in castigating and blackmailing me, telling that I am an agent of Nigerian government. I don't know how I become the agent of Nigerian government, because I have different opinion with you, because I don't want corruption, because I don't support evil. All of a sudden, I become the Nigeria agent. That is a very confusing thing. Because actually, it is you people that are supporting corruption that I will say you support the Nigeria system. I don't support Nigeria system. That is why I'm different. You are fighting me because I say no to corruption in the leadership. You are fighting me because I don't support evil. You are fighting me because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told me to stand by the truth, and I want to stand by the truth. You are fighting me because I am doing something differently than you. Because I don't be follow. I'm not looking for any favor from anybody. I'm not looking for anybody in the leadership to recognize me. I don't care. You can't give me anything. That is the only difference we have. The only difference is that I am not looking for anybody to give me position in IPOB. I don't need it. I'm not looking for somebody to favor me in IPOB. I don't need it. But you need it. You need it to survive. You need favor from the leadership. You need to get document. You need to get money to feed yourself. You need to make a living. You need the recognition. I don't need all those things. That is the difference between me and you. And that's why I can stand on my ground without looking face. I am already a made man before joining the struggle for Biafra. I did not come here as a hungry person. I am made. It is not bragging, but it's a fact. Before joining Biafra struggle, I have made name. The only thing is that you don't know me. And I am very, very happy for myself. The only thing is that you don't know me, and the people who know me, but I have made name for myself. I have distinguished myself honorably in my own profession and in everything I do. So you don't know me, but the struggle now made you to know me. So the only difference between me and you people is that I am not looking for favor from anybody, and that's why I can talk anyhow I want. It is not pride. It is just who I am. And that is why I don't care what you do. So long as I stand on the truth and what I believe is truth, I don't care. And I'm not afraid of anybody. If you like, go to Juju and consult Juju. I have God in me. If I have challenged you people, if you like, you go to your Aroshi and kill ram or kill cow and Fulani. You people don't know that most of the Aroshi is not working anymore because you are killing Fulani cow to Aroshi Igbo. When you go to Oracle, you will see Fulani, you will see this Nama. Nama is, all these things are, you know, oh my God. You people think that those things have power. They don't have power again. Fulani Juju have actually neutralized all of them. You go to all this Oracle, you bring a ram to kill to Igbo Aroshi and the Igbo Oracle. Most of the things happening to you people today, you caused it yourself. You want to bury your mother, even though some of us have made that mistake, but we have repented. You want to bury your mother, you use a Fulani cow to bury your mother. And it's abomination. You want to bury your father, you use Fulani cow to bury your father. It's abomination. It's arrow. Some of you don't know this. You have sinned against your own land. If you want to celebrate something, you kill Fulani cow. For what? When you have the Igbo cow, when you have the traditional cow of Ndi Igbo, and your own people, you don't use it. When you have Mpi, do you know what is Mpi? If you want to go and appease your Aroshi, use Mpi Mbo that smells. That is what the oracle can understand. Not when you go and bring a Fulani cow that are Juju cow. The cow that can multiply in the bush in the night. A cow that can disappear after they kill them in the market. You come and use it to abuse your oracle. Your oracle will explode and begin to kill people. I am telling you. Some of you don't know what you have done in your land. Our land has been adulterated by all these foreign cows and cows that our oracle don't eat. That is what is bringing problem to some of you. So I said, go and consult your oracle. I don't care. I will stand on the truth without shaking. Because he that is in me is greater than he that is in you. I have it double portion. Christianity, I am there. Traditional, I am there. Pastor, I am there. Reverend Father, I am there. In fact, look at this. It is not fancy. It is not fancy. You see it? Anyhow you want it, I did. It is not fancy. So if you want anyone you want, I did there. And I know they hide. So, but the point is that I believe in God. And I believe in Jesus Christ as a personal Lord and Savior. But what you don't know is bigger than you. So I hold offer na ogu to everybody. I don't look for trouble. I am not a sabo in Biafra struggle. I have joined this struggle with everything in me. With everything in me. And that is why I will go to work. I will make broadcast. I will do research. I will do work also that you don't know. I will do a lot of work you don't know in this struggle. And I don't need to tell you. And I will still come here. And even ordinary broadcasting, you wonder how I do it. Some of you wonder, how does he do it? You know, when he do all the research, when he do all the this one, all the that one, and all that. It is not only that. I came prepared spiritually and physically. Spiritually and physically. So I am born for this. And the only those who know, they know. Now let us continue.
The NCM want to make it crystal clear that if Nnamdi Kanu should be released to his tribal bygones, we will mobilize other ethnic groups to act in the same way and also later demand for audience with the president for their release. It is expedient to note that a stitch in time saves 9. We will always prefer to be addressed as Nigerians than reducing Nigeria to a mere ethnic jagoist. In conclusion, Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges against the states.
He says facing a criminal charges. Oh my God. This man says Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges. Can you ask him what is the crime? Let us refresh this thing. One moment. Right, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Right, let us go back to
The NCM want to make it crystal clear that if Nnamdi Kanu should be released to his tribal bygones, we will mobilize other ethnic groups to act in the same way and also later demand for audience with the president for their release.
Can you imagine? So they are claiming now, if you keep quiet, this idiot will claim that they will change the history and change the story and change the narrative, that we have started it. We are now starting it, that they are going to do what we are doing. Rather, it is the other way around though. We want to just enjoy small thing from what I have been enjoying since 2015. They have been releasing Boko Haram. They have been freeing Boko Haram. They have been rehabilitating Boko Haram. And we want to enjoy our own, that we did not commit crime. He said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges. Which criminal charges? Can he establish criminal charges under Nigerian law? He cannot. He cannot. That is the point. The point is that he cannot. One moment.
A stitch in time saves 9. We will always prefer to be addressed as Nigerians than reducing Nigeria to a mere ethnic jagoist. In conclusion, Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges against the states. Therefore, there's no amount.
There is no criminal charges against the state. There is no criminal charges. Self-determination is not criminal charge. It's not a criminal, it's not a crime. Self-determination is legal. What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did has nothing to do with crime. Okay? And I will show you from Article 20 to 21 of the Africa Charter on Human and People's Rights, Article 20 and 21, which I have already shown you people before a few days ago, made it very clearly stated. Article 20 of African Human and People's Rights, African Charter on Human and People's Rights. All people shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable and the inalienable right to self-determination. The self-determination is somehow missing here. One moment, let me make it a little bit so you can see it very well. And so all people shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable right and the inalienable right to self-determination. They shall freely determine their political status and shall pursue their economic and social development according to the policy they have freely chosen. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. So how does that amount to committing a crime? Colonized or oppressed people shall have the right to free themselves from the bond of domination by resorting to any means recognized by international community. Any means recognized by international community. All people shall have the right to the assistance of the state parties to the present charter in their liberation struggle against foreign domination, be it political, economic, or cultural. And I have said it several times. When you talk about liberation here, this particular section 3, subsection 3 say, all people shall have the right to the assistance of the state parties to the present charter in their liberation struggle. So this liberation struggle here is actually talking about arms struggle. The liberation struggle means armed struggle. You use arms and ammunition, force, to fight against the foreign domination. So what we are experiencing now is foreign domination of Fulani. Foreign Fulani domination is what we are experiencing now. Be it political, economic, and cultural. So it is exactly what we should be doing, but we are not doing it yet. We're not doing it yet. But we are going to be creating awareness for it, for people to understand. Article 21 says, all people shall freely dispose of their wealth and natural resources. Its right shall be exercised in exclusive interest of the people. No one, in no case, shall a people be deprived of it. Of course, this one is even a different thing, but we have just seen the self-determination as enshrined in African Charter Human and People's Rights, under which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is operating, and Nigeria is signatory to this particular law, and it was domesticated in 1983. Nigeria signed this thing into law, and it has become a domestic law in Nigeria. So what are we not talking? And this man will now come here to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges for self-determination. So the Fulani need to understand that you cannot charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for treason. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting to take over Nigeria government. We have explained this thing, continue to explain it, but because this Fulani don't go to school, law, they can't interpret it. Interpretation of law is different. That's why Malami will now change the sedition into subversive campaign. And I have explained subversive campaign. You cannot charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for subversive campaign because his activity has nothing to do with subversive campaign. We have also went further to define subversive campaign, and it is not even close to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done and what we are doing. So there is no way you are going to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges. He is a political prisoner. Political prisoner is not facing criminal charges. It has nothing to do with crime. It is political. And it is not also wrong that they want to solve it politically, even though there is no case against him. Since they want to use it to score cheap political points, we agree. We agree, no problem. There's no problem. But let it be fast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not spend Christmas. And when I say, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spend Christmas in prison, that everybody will not do Christmas in the East. You see some of all these illiterate Amajiri, warriors shouting, Simon Ekpa, I want to bring terrorists. They say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. You can imagine. The people have turned against me. They even call me terrorist. The people we are fighting Biafra for, the people we are fighting together, they turn around to call me terrorist. You imagine? Because I advocated for no peace for those who will be eating bone during the Christmas. They want to eat chicken. They want to eat nkwobi. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be sleeping without pillow. And he is fighting for your good. So if we decide to embark on some kind of civil disobedience for Christmas, so that everybody will feel the pain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is feeling, we know he don't support it. We know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never support it from the DSS there. But we have to do it for him. We have to do it. It is the thing we are going to do for him. He will not support it. He can never support it. We are going to do it for him. Just like the way he don't support the sit at home, he have cancelled it. We don't agree. We are disagreeing. This is not about disobedience. This is not about disobeying order. We are not agreeing. We have decided to be embarking on sit at home for him. For him. It is just a token of what we can do to register our anger against impunity of the Nigerian government. So, why should we be sleeping when he is not sleeping with pillow? How? Now let us continue. That is why I have said severally that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have suffered a lot. He has suffered in the hand of Uwazurike. He has suffered in the hand of the Nigerian government. Uwazurike is the one who have done the worst, who have committed the worst crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On his wedding day, Uwazurike went and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in front of Nigeria Security Agency. Because Uwazurike collaborated with them. He worked with the Nigeria government. He went and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the wedding day. This is the worst thing you can do to any man or a woman. In front of everybody, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu seated in the hall, Uwazurike criminals and hired assassins. They went to the hall and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They peed on him. He urinated on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That same Uwazurike today is attacking Simon Ekpa to please, and some people are falling for it. Some people are falling for it. It doesn't matter whether people can repent. But it is the same people praising Uwazurike for attacking Simon Ekpa today that have told us since I joined this struggle never to trust Uwazurike. The same people. They had told us, they lectured us never to trust Uwazurike. Uwazurike is a completely sellout. But because Uwazurike attacked Simon Ekpa. You see, you people don't know how bad some of these people, some of these e-warriors are. They can sell Biafra for me because of me. Because of me, they can sell Biafra. They can collect money and sell Biafra. And let me tell you, don't be surprised if that is what is going on now. Because of hatred for Simon Ekpa, these people can sell Biafra. They can collect money to just make sure that Simon Ekpa fail. The hatred is too much. If they can now begin to share the video of Uwazurike for self-aggrandizement. Oh, look. Uwazurike is attacking him. Yes. They are sharing the video of Uwazurike. Forgetting what Uwazurike have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on his wedding day. And he came online to boast about it. Do you know how it happened? It was in this my platform, in this our platform here, for the very first time since the struggle for Biafra. It has never been revealed anywhere, not in your platform, not all this Iraq platform. It was in this platform that our Reverend Father Bob, who is a Biafra Army veteran, Reverend Father Bob from the US, he came to this platform and revealed it to the world for the very first time. Since all these years you have been fighting for Biafra, all these years you have been following, you say you are in IPOB, all these years you have been in IPOB, it was not revealed to you. It was in this my platform here that Reverend Bob came and revealed it. So why? Why was it not revealed in your platform? It was in this platform, it was revealed. Everybody after that began to talk about it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a comment about it after that. From this platform. After that, Uwazirike now came to confirm it. I'm going to show you the video. Uwazirike came to confirm it. That yes, I took my boys. I gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 450,000 to get married. And then he came to Nigeria. He started castigating me with Radio Biafra. He came to Nigeria to get married. I sent my boys. He called his sister to carry all the military, to all the police to come. My boys came there. My hired killers came there. And in the middle of the wedding, they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is Nigeria for you. And nobody could do anything. On a wedding day. Today, some of the so-called followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are now happy. Just because the man attacked me, accused me that I want to take over. And he said that he is interested in IPOB because it is about Biafra. He said he is interested in taking over too. I don't know who want to take over. Uwazirike said that that the one in Finland want to take over, and that I am trying to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to come out, so that I will take over. And he's not a bad person. If he want, he will do the same thing, but that he is interested. Tell the Northerners that we are only trying to benefit just one little from what they have been benefiting since 2015. And all these lies must stop. We did not start going to presidency. They don't have to go to presidency because they control the military, they control the police, they control the army, they control the judiciary. They don't have to go to president to get authority to release any Boko Haram member. They are releasing them every day. In fact, they are not even arresting them. They are begging them to come to camp for rehabilitation. But just for you to see how impunity is going, what kind of impunity going on in Nigeria. Let us listen to it till the end.
Of pleading by his kinsmen to be just released after being instrumental to the killings of over 178 security personnel, loss of innocent lives.
178 or whatever security personnel. Who killed them? The same Fulanese, the same DSS. The same DSS arranged the what they call unknown government to kill security personnel just to give IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a bad name. We busted them. We busted them. And today, he is shouting. Now, let me tell you, did you just see, do you know the news coming out from the north every day? They kill soldiers in 50s, in 100, in 1,000, and every week they are killing and ambushing them. But what did they do? They are telling Boko Haram, come, we want peace. Come, we want peace. But our own, we didn't commit the crime. We did not kill nobody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu handle microphone, and they are giving even the allegation of Lekki Tollgate, they put it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The ESAs, they put it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The killing in the northeast, they put it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody, including when one of their women get miscarriage, they put it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That it was because of the agitation that made the woman to get miscarriage. So they are now charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for miscarriage. Oh, my people, that is how evil the Nigeria is. And we don't need to be part of this kind of country. And if you think that some of you that are still not, part of what we are doing, you better think twice. Because you may not live to tell the story. Biafra is a spirit. Let us continue.
And properties, properties of individuals and that of even governments that is worth trillions of naira by the outlawed IPOB and ESN Nnamdi Kanu's group. Here what we are saying is simple. It is impossible as northerners to believe that some group of people, to be precise the Igbos, after so many lives were lost in the name of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB / his ESN outlawed organization, that so many lives were lost, properties destroyed, more than almost 200 security personnel were killed, government properties destroyed, individual properties destroyed, yet Igbo leaders didn't consider to go to visit the president in an issue that will bring Nigeria together to discuss Nigeria, to discuss the future of Nigeria, to discuss the development of Nigeria. Instead, they are going to request for president to release someone who is...
Now, if he is talking, look at what he's saying. This is a man who cannot actually go to his village from Abuja. This is a man who cannot travel to his village from Abuja. He cannot go by road to his village from Abuja. Ask me why. Because the terrorists have taken over. The terrorists have taken over. He can't travel by road to his village. Now, after that, he said that what the Igbo leaders went to do is not to unite Nigeria. It's not for public peace. Now, let me tell you. Section 144 of the Nigeria Constitution gave the Attorney General of the Federation, 174, gave Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, absolute right to discontinue any case for public interest. So, if this man actually know what is law, he should know that the reason why the Igbo leaders went to Abuja is for peace, for public interest, according to Section 174 of the Nigeria Constitution, 1999, as amended. Now, let me bring it to you. One moment. So when they tell you Igbo leaders went to Abuja, instead of going to unite Nigeria or for peace, you see, tell them that they are lying. All those propaganda to make the presidency not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally will fail. It will be dead on arrival because we will be teaching them every day. We will remind them that Nigeria Constitution, which we know they don't respect, but we will continue to remind them until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. So this man here instigating the Nigeria presidency against the Igbo leaders must be condemned. Now, let me tell you, this 174, Section 174 of the Nigeria Constitution, 1999 as amended. What does it say? Section 174 of the Nigeria Constitution, 1999 as amended. It reads, the Attorney General of the Federation shall have power, A, to institute and undertake criminal proceedings against any person before any court of law in Nigeria, other than a court martial, in respect of any offense created by or under any act of the National Assembly. To take over and continue any such criminal proceeding that have been instituted by any other authority or person, and this C. What we are talking about is that the Igbo leaders went to Abuja in regard and in respect to this section 174 subsection C to discontinue at any stage before judgment is delivered any such criminal proceedings instituted or undertaken by him or any other authority or person. Okay? Now, 2. The power conferred upon the Attorney General of the Federation under subsection 1 of this section may be exercised by him in person or through officers of his department. 3. In exercising his power to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally in this section, under this section, the Attorney General of the Federation shall have regard to the public interest. So it was because of the Nigeria public interest that made the Igbo leaders to visit Abuja. Why then is the Fulani man instigating that the Igbo leaders went to Abuja? Not because of the Nigeria progress, not because of the safety, not because of the interest of Nigeria and all that. So if actually they went to Abuja to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released in regard for public interest, because if he is not released, we are going to burn down Nigeria. And believe me, it is going to happen if they don't release him. So, but for the public interest, so that nobody is going to burn down Nigeria, including all our pipeline, we are requesting unconditional release for public interest. And this man is saying they went to Abuja not to discuss the public interest of Nigeria, not to because. So what are the interests they went to discuss? If it not for this subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution 174, for public interest, the interest of justice and the need to prevent abuse of legal process. The legal process has already been abused with impunity. The legal process has been abused during the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have witnessed the abuse, the complete abuse of subsection 3 of this Constitution of Nigeria. And do you know how it has been abused? To prevent abuse of legal process, they have abused the legal process. First of all, they abused it by bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court without his counsel in the first day. The first day they bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, when he arrived in Nigeria from Kenya, they masked him. They presented him to court without informing his lawyer. That is abuse of section 174, subsection 3 of the Nigeria Constitution. With impunity, they abused it. Another abuse is that they set the court date on the 26th of July to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. They say there is no logistics. They did not bring him to court. That is abuse of legal process. Okay? They abuse. An infringement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's right, and then also breaching the Constitution 174 subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution with impunity. It is abuse of the legal process. And that is why the Igbo leaders went to Abuja, so that to avoid the abuse of legal process, in addition for public interest. Why these people don't read Nigeria Constitution they are cheating us with? So why would he come to instigate the presidency against Igbo leaders? Do you know another abuse of legal process? The law and the right of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been violated with impunity. The latest one was on the 10th. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court, and with one garagara there, they adjourned the case in the absence of the counsel. It was an abuse of legal process. The judge has no right to adjourn that case in the absence of the counsel. Are you people understand me? So I have actually pointed in 3 different occasions where the abuse of legal process, occurred in this just few months. And the Constitution say, in this particular case, the Attorney General have absolute power to discontinue the case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the abuse of legal process. And the Igbo leaders went to Abuja because the legal process has been abused, and at the same time for public interest, because we are going to cause havoc if nothing is done. Believe me, it is not a joke. So, because of the public interest, which is real, they have to look into releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So why would a Northerner, a Fulani man, will now be coming and releasing a press statement that the visit of Igbo leaders to presidency is not to discuss about Nigeria unity, is not to discuss about the safety of Nigeria? So what else is it? If public interest is not about Nigeria, what else is? These people need to be lectured. Send this video to them, cut this particular session, let them understand the point, the reason why it is important for them to support the leaders from the Southeast visiting president. Very, very important they support them. For the public interest, if they believe in Nigeria as they claim they want to believe, which we know they don't believe in Nigeria, they are only buying time for their impunity and the Islamic State. So we have established the abuse of legal process. And the facts are there. I'm not making them up. I've pointed out the abuse. That is what the Constitution says, Nigeria Constitution, to avoid the abuse of legal process. You need to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for public safety. You need to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. For public safety, you need to discontinue the charges against him because he did not commit the crime. Self-determination is not a crime under Nigerian law. So it is impossible to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So now, why would you want to keep him when you know it is impossible? And for the public safety, all this need to be done. So now you have all listening to it. Let us continue. So when they talk that Igbo people went to Abuja not for public interest, caught this particular video and sent to all the Northerners in their group that they lied against us. And we cannot continue to allow this kind of narrative to sell anymore.
That so many lives were lost, properties destroyed, more than almost 200 security personnel were killed, government properties destroyed, individual properties destroyed. Yet, Igbo leaders didn't consider to go visit the president in an issue that will bring Nigeria together to discuss Nigeria, to discuss the future of Nigeria, to discuss the development of Nigeria.
That's a lie.
Instead, they are going to request for president to release someone who has committed treasonable felony against the Nigerian state,
What is treasonable
who has
felony?
been the cause of loss of lives and property of innocent security personnel that are doing lawful duty for the protections of lives and property of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the killings of innocent Nigerians, most especially Nigerians from the northern part of Nigeria, who were in the southern part, in the name of lawful business, Nnamdi Kanu instigated the killings and destructions of lives and property. Every Nigerian is aware of the Biafra radio. Every Nigerian is aware of the kind of broadcast Nnamdi Kanu have been having, and the instigative statement. He has called for war. He has instructed for killings. He has done that with impunity. He has done that without respect. Yes. He has called Nigeria and Nigerians zoo. He called us monkeys. Yet these Igbo leaders didn't see that as a fault. Okay. They are going to the federal government to demand that Nnamdi Kanu be released just like that, unconditionally, in the name of whatever they think.
But this same man talking, have you ever seen this man commenting about Sheikh Gumi? Sheikh Gumi, who is in Nigeria, he is not in London, he is not in Germany, he is not in America like me. Sheikh Gumi is in Nigeria, going from one bandit camp to another. In fact, now he has opened a school of banditry in Kaduna, in the forest. Sheikh Gumi say, any day you declare bandit a terrorist, we have declared war. And they have declared bandit a terrorist. We don't know how true that is. So which means they have declared war. But Sheikh Gumi is still working freely. That is not a crime. So only Nnamdi Kanu that broadcasted from London has committed crime, but Sheikh Gumi is living there with them. Have you seen the incongruousness in this whole system of Nigeria? Injustice. Every time, even now when we went to Abuja to release Nnamdi Kanu, it becomes a problem for them, but they have been releasing their own people every day. Even those who have committed crime. But Nnamdi Kanu didn't commit any crime. Sheikh Gumi is romancing a bandit spokesman, negotiating for them, advocating for them, telling them to go and kidnap children from school and collect ransom. And nobody have arrested him. But this man did not see that. He cannot comment on that. His problem is the broadcast of Nnamdi Kanu. Now tell me, which one is more aggravated crime, if there is any crime in it, by broadcasting or by speech? Is it the Sheikh Gumi speech or Nnamdi Kanu speech? Nnamdi Kanu that is fighting because of the people like Sheikh Gumi and him, what they do with Nigeria, as if they own everybody in Nigeria. As a result of that, Nnamdi Kanu is advocating that we leave Nigeria. So which one is committing more crime? And this particular statement this man is doing here is the reason why we want to leave Nigeria. That is the reason why we want to leave Nigeria. They don't see anything wrong with any other Fulani man advocating for people to be kidnapped and killed, advocating for people to be kidnapped for ransom, advocating that if you proscribe them, or you will declare war in Nigeria. These people don't see that. He has never condemned Sheikh Gumi, but he is condemning Nnamdi Kanu. He is condemning Ohaneze. He is condemning our elders that went to Abuja. So show me a video where he has condemned Gumi. You can't see them. That is the problem I have with some of you from the South. That is the problem I have with some of you. You can imagine people today that, when you open social media, Simon Ekpa everywhere. I don't want to laugh. So, the school of banditry. I'm telling you, he opened the school of banditry in the forest. And let me tell you, it is because of he know that they want to do ceremony. It is called ceremonial proscription of banditry or bandit. It is ceremonial prescription or proscription of bandit. It is not real. That is why they told him from the onset, go and open the banditry school in Kaduna so that we can convert the bandit to some banditry school. And then nobody will come there to kill them. So they will be going from that banditry school to kidnap and come there. And the military men will know, the government will know that it is legal. That place is school. It's banditry school. So they cannot go there to bomb them. It is a plan we know. They already told him they are going to proscribe them. So for them to save all the bandits in that area, open the banditry school. And you know where the banditry school is? It's not in the town, no. In the forest. In the forest, where they will be keeping all their kidnapped victims and collect ransom and all that, tie their face. Banditry school. So when you all the bandits, once they chase you, you go there, you are safe. They will tell you, don't come here. This is our school. We are Majlis is a nomadic school. We are having our school here. Don't come here. Before you know it, Sheikh Gumi will build empire in the forest. Terrorist empire in the forest. That is how they start. Go and mark it. If Nigeria is not disintegrated as soon as possible, go and mark what I'm telling you today. Very soon, that entire forest where the banditry school is, very soon nobody will near that area. If you go there, you are dead. That is why you need to rise up and support Nigeria disintegration.
For as long as the president deems it fit to provide that opportunity for the Igbos to go and begin to demand for Nnamdi Kanu, there are so many other northerners that were arrested in issues that is not even as close as that of Nnamdi Kanu. Okay. But no northerner has ever gone to the president to request for the release of those people, because we know the law, we believe in the law, we respect the law, and we are allowing the law to take its course on anybody that commits whatever kind of crime.
You know the law. Look at how they lie. Mention one person, one prominent criminal in the north that has been arrested and is facing prosecution. Mention one.
But yet the Igbos are not seeing what Nnamdi Kanu or what Nnamdi Kanu did as anything faulty. They are even going to request that he should be released unconditionally. We even heard they were already mobilizing to begin to visit northern areas to lobby them to go to President Buhari and ask for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. We, the Northern Consensus Movement, in the past made a declaration of 100 million for whoever produces Nnamdi Kanu to us for onward delivery to the federal government. Coincidentally, the security agencies did their work and arrested Nnamdi Kanu and got him delivered. We also said Nnamdi Kanu should be prosecuted, and those responsible or sponsors of Nnamdi Kanu and his outlawed IPOB and ESN be investigated, brought to book, and then charged according to the law. All this we have done, and then just for the Igbo leaders to feel that all this is rubbish as far as they are concerned, and they are demanding for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, then
look at somebody who can no longer travel to his village is talking this. He's saying this rubbish. Somebody who have given and ceded his land. Of course, he's not even. He's saying he ceded his land is just is not even fact. The point is that they have collected their Islamic State. They are conquering the north. It is them. They pretend they don't know what is happening. The entire land of the northeast and the northwest has been taken by Boko Haram, and he's not bothered. He's bothered about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Will have been left with no option then than to begin to also mobilize our groups and opinion leaders of also the members of those that lost their lives and properties in the instigated Nnamdi Kanu killings to also go to the president and demand, as usual, the payment of compensation for the life lost, also for the properties lost, and also to demand for the release of those northerners who commit various offenses at various times that have been arrested that we never asked for their release. Since this is now the precedence that is about to be set, we will also do that. And if
okay, how many people from the other side of Nigeria have tried to follow the president of releasing terrorists, Boko Haram, and rehabilitating them and sending them and recruited them into Nigeria army? Have anybody from the other part of Nigeria, done that? Have anybody from other parts of Nigeria protested and say, okay, now we are going to, to the presidency or going to because of course we have to go to presidency because we don't have anybody in the army, we don't have anybody in the police, we don't have anybody in the judiciary, so we have to go to presidency to complain. But have anybody complained about releasing Boko Haram? People are complaining, nobody care. They don't care. Today, the same Boko Haram that have been recruited into Nigeria army are in Olu. They are in our mama. They are in Ihala. They are in Izombe, killing our people. And these people did not see it. They did not see the carnage of the Nigerian military in Enugu. They did not see the carnage of the Nigerian military in Anambra, in Ebonyi, in Imo State, in Abia State, in Cross River, in River State, in Akwa Ibom State, in Delta State. They are not seeing these things. But they are walking from Abuja. They are traveling to Niger Delta to work with a helicopter every day. Every day.
Nnamdi Kanu is released. If Nnamdi Kanu is released after all these things, also we will also have to take the next option of also mobilizing our people to do the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing, since we know that at the end of the day, all that is needed is only for our emirs to go to the president and request for the release of those that are perpetrating this act, and then the president will release them.
We are going to support you if you can mobilize your people to begin to agitate and do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. In fact, we are going to even give you money if you are going to do that. We are going to give you money. We are going to pay for the agitation. So organize your people. Let them begin to set up their Radio Hausa or Radio Arewa. We will pay for the Radio Arewa if you don't have the money. Let your people begin to agitate like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to support you. And then after that, when they get arrested, we will even advocate for the person to be released. So we are personally, I volunteer to pay for the radio of Arewa Republic. Tell them that personally, I want to sponsor the Arewa Republic radio for them to begin to advocate and agitate like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let this thing go viral. I am going to single-handedly sponsor the radio of Arewa Republic. I will sponsor it. So let us send this message to the people. Tell them that as soon as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, I volunteer to sponsor radio of Arewa Republic. Arewa Republic radio mounted in Nigeria, and I will sponsor it single-handedly. Pay for it. Let them start. We don't even need them to, I want to sponsor that particular one. I want to sponsor that. So tell them that I have volunteered to sponsor the radio so that they will do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Is a welcome development, and there is no going back.
Once he's released, we will also take that action. It is uncalled for. Nigeria is a state that has a constitution. That constitution is the guiding principles of Nigeria and Nigerians.
And I have just read the constitution to you. We are talking the same thing. The only problem is that you do not understand the constitution. Another problem is that you cannot comprehend the constitution. And another third problem is that you cannot interpret the constitution. I have just read the constitution and I have explained the constitution to you. And I said, go and read and study section 144 of the 1999 constitution as amended. I read it to you. For the public interest, Attorney General of the Federation have to discontinue the case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for public interest. Also, for legal abuse, for abuse of legal process. And I have pointed out 3 different occasions of abuse with impunity of legal process in Nigeria against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court and against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu human right. I have pointed it out. So go and read the constitution. We are talking from the constitutional point of view. I am not here. We are not agitating for you to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because it is not in constitution. We are talking about constitution, backed constitution. So go and read your constitution. The constitution tells Attorney General to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for public interest. That is what the constitution said. The constitution also says release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the abuse of legal process. and I have mentioned the legal process, the abuse of the legal process. One is that he appeared in court in mass the first day without attorney, without legal representation. That is the abuse of legal process. Two, the day he was supposed to appear in the court the second time, they refused to bring him to court, complaining that there is no logistics. The person you went to Kenya to fly from Kenya to Nigeria with logistic do not have logistics to bring him to court within Abuja. It is abuse of legal process. The third abuse of legal process is that he came to court on the 10th, and the lawyers were outside, and the judge adjourned the case in the absence of the legal counsel. That is abuse of legal process. So what else are you talking about? We are talking about the Constitution. Tell them this is why we are calling. We don't just rise up and talk for talking sake. We are not Fulanis. And you must cut these videos, make it shorter, and let it go viral as we address these northerners.
I know too well that there is that constitution, that Nigeria is a constitutional country, but yet, like I said, he called us zoo. He called every Nigerian monkeys. He said we're in a zoo and that we are all monkeys. And now he is coming back to be, his people are coming to seek for forgiveness in a zoo and going to monkeys to seek for forgiveness of those that are not monkeys. We are saying,
and that monkey is worse than Boko Haram that are chopping people's neck. That monkey is worse than Boko Haram that have shot down the military airplane. The zoo is worse than people who have ambushed military men, killed them in thousands, where in the northern Nigeria, 1,000 military men were buried in one night. So monkey, calling you monkey is more, you can imagine, aggravated crime than people using knife to chop people's head. Our women has been butchered, our children has been butchered in our own land. It is not a crime. It doesn't move him. It is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called zoo, monkey. That is the reason. Now, I have finished addressing them. Do we still have time for Owazurike? Do we still have time for Owazurike? We may continue Owazurike on tomorrow because I want to have interactive section. What you have learned from this particular broadcast today, let us visit Owazurike preamble. We are visiting Owazurike's preamble. Afam, my own Afam Eze, thank you very much for your super chat, for your heavy super chat. I appreciate you for supporting this program. Simon, continue on the path of truth always. We support every action that will set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free unconditionally before Christmas. Thank you very much for your $100 super chat. This one is a heavy one. I thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. All right. So let us visit Owazurike preamble for tomorrow broadcast, because I wanted to punch him in the stomach. I'm going to punch him, but I want you to watch this video. I want you to watch the video. I don't want to waste time on Owazurike. I just want to give him like 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is okay. 20 minutes is okay. But I want to have an interactive section today, at least few minutes. For those of you celebrating Owazurike, it is very unfortunate that some people say that some people, because of the hatred on me, they say during the time of Ike Kwerimadu, I was attacking IPOB. I was attacking IPOB in Germany. So I have joined IPOB to fight IPOB. Ekweremadu hired me. And so every time they go and they bring the video and they post, this is him. This is him. He is fighting IPOB for beating up Ekweremadu. in Germany. And there are you always, every time they go and bring the video, look at him. He's attacking IPOB. He said, Mazi Kanu must apologize. That was before I joined the Biafra struggle. But look at a man who have abused your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have kidnapped your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today you are praising him. You are praising him just because he attacked me. Are you not a demon? Are you not more than demon? You are worse than demon. You are worse than demon. Somebody who have kidnapped your leader, peed, asked woman to pee on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kidnap him, not just ordinary kidnapping, no, on his wedding day. And he came out to boast about it. And today, he turned around to attack me. And you are happy. You are sharing it. Child, I want you people to watch.
Nnamdi Kanu sent his unknown gunmen to attack me last night.
Can you imagine? Nnamdi Kanu sent unknown gunmen to attack him. Nnamdi Kanu sent an unknown gunmen to attack Wazirike. You can imagine. This man is demon. He can, if you know how to strangle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, he's going to do it. And he's praising the US.
Perhaps he thought my security men were like the Nigerian security men.
Okay. His security man is better than Nigerian security man. And he's in Nigeria.
Who will see his men and run away.
Okay.
Their guns and they will enter the offices.
Okay. You see, this is the man who is now telling you, oh, DAS is doing something good. The man is here without fact, without evidence, indicting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, telling you unknown government is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is the evidence? And he is actually the one who knows who the unknown government are, because he worked with the DSS, he worked with the police. So he's in a better position to tell us who is the unknown government.
It's very, very funny. It's very, very funny. You sent your unknown gunmen to attack was written. I don't know what's about anything like that. I know you very well. And I know that you are an inconsequential fellow. The most cowardly person on earth. I know very well. I brought it up. I'm here. You can see. I'm sitting in my lap downs. I slept. I didn't come into this place this morning. Show them. I came out. You sent a tag man to attack me.
Tagrag. That is what he also he said that this idiot attacked me, that I have a tagrag men who tie face. What's my business with people who tie face? He said I have, because I have rag tag called rag men on ground who tie face and cut people head. Cut people head. What is my business in that? The same accusation this man is giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here with us. He turned it to me. He is now attacking me. And the people we are fighting together in IPOB, they are happy. Oh, Wazirike is attacking. I have joined our camp. And what is my crime? They say I attacked IPOB for beating up Ekweremadu in Germany. But look at a man. They are now supporting this man who actually can kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, if you see him. All of a sudden, that is how wicked and how heartless all these Iraq and the Almajiris in Biafra's restoration and the struggle are. people without conscience, people who don't have value, people who are crazy, people who have mental issues. And because all of us have come to shout Biafra, I am broadcasting, they are broadcasting. We are now equal. We are in the struggle together. Some people are calling themselves doctor. They don't know what it means. Some people are calling themselves doctor. They write it doctor. They don't know the implication. You are write yourself doctor. He is doctor in Biafra struggle. And a madman. All of them. When people look at this kind of people, they will be wondering, how can we give these people a country? That is why I said, one thing about I have advised the DOS in the open. Call this idiot and the lunatic people to order. They are spoiling the face of this struggle. You don't allow this. And the Chike Doziem came online and start praising them. Media warriors, you are doing fine. Mention one fine the media warriors are doing. What are the media warriors doing? Attacking Simon Ekpa, constituting nuisance. They will come on and start shouting. Every morning is Simon Ekpa. Every evening is Simon Ekpa. Every afternoon is Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. This one, Mwako that, this one. Every day. And he come on Radio Biafra to praise this kind of nonsense. They are doing fine. When you go and check record, what have they done that worth praising? Nothing. Nothing. They don't even post the killing. They don't even post Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are busy. When I post Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they attack me. When I say I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple, they attack me. When I say I post Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture, they attack me. They don't want me to post Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are not posting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they attack me. They don't want to post release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You people don't know what is going on. These people don't want to hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. And I can never allow that to happen. Go to their wall. You can't see it. Because they don't know what to post. They don't know what to post. They don't know what to post. They don't know. They can't write now. So what are they going to post? When some of them write something, they copy. And what you see is a pistol about Simon Ekpa every day. And somebody is coming on Radio Biafra. You can imagine how mighty are falling. A whole Radio Biafra and a whole leader of indigenous people of Biafra, a whole leadership will come to Radio Biafra to praise e-warriors for fighting Simon Ekpa. Now, Mosob have joined them. Wazirike have joined them to fight only one man. But you know what? The things that follows me is bigger. Bigger is something they have never seen. That is it. I told them that I will be the last bus stop. After me, any day they see anybody that is genuine in Biafra struggle, before Biafra come, they will respect themselves. I will be their last bus stop. God will use me to end them. Their impunity in this struggle will end in my own case. So go and recruit everybody, all the e-warriors of all the Biafra agitation and group. Let them come. Because before I join this struggle, let them come and attack me. That's your media warrior. Bring them on. Do you know what? Only one thing I will talk. You will rant for 1 week. I will be watching you. If they rant, when they do like as if they are resting, I will come out again. I will write. I will nyaru again. Only one fat I will fat. That is it. Nyuranaru. I will go and watch you. You will be ranting, Simon Ekpa here, Simon Ekpa there, every day. Have you not noticed that? Once you do as if you are cooling down, I will come out. I will write one thing. I will make one broadcast. That is it. You all will come out. I am the one controlling you. I am the one controlling you. You do what I say. I will be the one opening the chapter. You don't tell me what to do. I push you where you fall. So what I do, as I'm opening it now, I will go and watch them. I will be reading it on the internet. I read all of them now. I'll be reading it. When I notice that they are cooling down, bah, I will strike them again. They will be going mad everywhere. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. After 3 days, when they are tired, bah, I will be doing it. You see, the other one is, they say the other one is attacking me. Darlington. Let him continue to attack me. It's all this impunity. You see, some of them, even if as they try to be good, they are bad. The evil in them is overwhelming. When you think that this one is good, the next day he will disappoint you. All these people are rotten. Rotten. When you think somebody is standing by the truth, the next day they will go to him, threaten him, tell him this, that. Just because I said Darlington is saying the truth, they went to him. Now you must attack Simon Ekpa. Go, attack him. He's telling you people will listen to you because he said you are saying the truth. Go and attack Simon Ekpa. Somebody was telling me, God Darlington, bring 3 hours to attack Simon Ekpa. He was attacking Simon Ekpa. Hey, you give Simon Ekpa last warning. Ask him, what did Simon Ekpa do? He's attacking DOS. Ask him, how did Simon Ekpa attack DOS? He cannot explain. Ask him. He says Simon Ekpa is attacking structure. Ask him how Simon Ekpa attacked structure. He cannot explain. But these are people that are rotten in their heart. Somebody will come and apologize today. Tomorrow, he do worst. That thing is apologizing. Somebody will come. Every day, they are changing mouth. They talk like this, they talk like that. Once you talk like this, if I praise them, they will go and tell them, he's praising you now, so people will believe you. Go and attack him. He will come back and attack me. People are telling me not to comment about him. I'm not going to comment about him. I'm not going to comment about him. So let him continue to attack. But people know who is bad in the struggle. It doesn't matter how long he has been in the struggle. Let him continue to lie to himself. So what I am saying is that look at this man. Look at this man. He is now a saint. They say, some of them even say, the devil they know is better than the angel they don't know. And they say that they know Uwazirike. And Uwazirike is the devil they know. That they don't know me. And this Uwazirike is person that kidnapped their leader. Kidnapped our leader. Kidnapped the person they are following. On his wedding day, and he's boasting for it. He's also threatening to do more. And because of hatred, they say they prefer this man who have kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Keep him for days. They prefer him than me. Today, that is how people can change. People who don't trust, people who are devious people.
There's anybody that should know me better, it should be Nnamdi Kanu. When I opened the radio for you, you started listening to get me. You can do your traditional marriage in Nigeria. The wedding I gave you money to do. I was the person that gave you 450,000 naira to marry, to get your wife, to do introduction and all that. But when it came to Nigeria, because you were castigating me, you told your sister, who is in the police up to today, to organize mobile policemen for you to give you security.
Ordinary castigate, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to him, was castigating him. Ordinary castigating. He kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
To provide security for our wedding. Your sister brought all manner of mobile policemen and carried the wedding ceremony. With the crowd, with everything, all the security men, they were there. I sent my men to arrest you. My men came to the gathering in the presence of the so-called mobile policemen.
You can imagine who want to get Biafra. You can imagine somebody who want to get Biafra. Ordinary castigating. He sent his men to arrest. He called it arrest too. He sent his men to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you ask him, he will tell you, Oh, I am fighting for Biafra because Nigeria is not good. Ordinary castigating. He sent his men, according to him, to arrest somebody for castigating him. So, and you can imagine, he even have the power to arrest in Nigeria. And police was there. He came to arrest. And his own arrest, he will keep the person for days. And the P on top of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now watch.
Came to the high table where you were and took you out, put you in the car and brought you before my presence in Rome. I kept you for 5 days.
I want you to remember that this particular video Wazirike made was just 6 months ago. 6 months ago, this year, where he threatened Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So who knows what happened to our leader? He threatened Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he's going to arrest him, he's going to do this. If he comes to Nigeria, he's going to do this and do that. This year, the same man is what you are praising now because he attacked me.
Just to teach you a lesson. That was really bigger than everything.
Okay.
I never intended to kill you. I've never killed anybody. It's not my business to kill people. Those who say they are fighting for Biafra.
Akoko, when I want to open the can of worm about you, Wazirike, we will know whether you have killed or not. When I want to open your can of worm, we will know whether you have killed or not. But let me just put it very clear. Let me just Gazo. We know what happened to people that came for census. In case you think we don't have record. So I believe that you are watching me now. Or the people making video for you will probably send this video to you. Let me tell Wazirike this evening that we have record of what you did during the time of census. In fact, you are the one, the reason why the Igbo are suffering today. You are the reason why the Biafrans are suffering today. Because you know what you did to the people that came for census. And I'm going to remind you. I'm going to remind you. You know how the people that came to census, you know what you did. You know how the census, they did not carry out census in Igbo land. It is the reason why the Northerners are marginalizing us today. You are the reason, Wazirike. You are the reason. Wazirike is the reason why the number and the population of Igbo is not real. It's not complete. Because he knows what he did during the census. So if he say he did not kill, I will come. And he must be ready to stand. Because there is record. And the records are there. So I believe that now your brain should be ringing bell to what I'm talking about. Okay? That is, I am the last person you can talk and threaten. Can't threaten me. You have people everywhere. You claim you have threatened me. You have people everywhere. You have all your hired killers everywhere. You know, you can kill anybody. You can kidnap anybody everywhere. That is what you said in the video. But I'm going to address you tomorrow. But remember that we have record of what you did during the census. And how you have subjected Igbo to the current predicament in Nigeria. You caused it. So if you say you have not killed anybody, don't let me open the can of worm. Because the only reason you did not kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is because people know you are the one who kidnapped him from the wedding reception. That is the only reason. If you have abducted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from where nobody see him, who knows what you would have done with him? Who knows? But because the people know that the criminals that came to kidnap him was sent by you. And let me also tell you, for those of you who do not understand, it was because of Reverend Bob in the United States that contacted American Embassy and the Department of State. It was because of the intervention of Reverend Bob that facilitated this man to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it was because of that he was arrested. It was because of the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Wazirike was arrested and put to jail. That has nothing to do with Biafra. That particular issue was trashed here on this program before he started confessing like this. So I'm going to open the can of worms for Wazirike to give account of what happened to those who came to do the census in Igbo land. What happened to them? Who killed them? Well, let it be tomorrow. Now let us watch.
I never kill anybody who is professing Biafran freedom. I can never. I just wanted to teach you that the so-called mobile police you gathered through your sister cannot provide the security if I want to do that. But you are saying the biggest mistake I made was that I met you alive, that I didn't kill you. That was what you are saying. What you did last night is funny. I'm not Naiwodo, you can intimidate. I'm not Nigerian security man, you can intimidate. One or blues or shibite can win pump with. All these things you are doing today, we are things you learn probably from me, or there she, blah blah blah. My men that came to arrest you in your wedding, were they armed? They were not armed, but they brought it to me. You know where? Why I'm doing this video is to tell those who say that clamoring for Biafra by how much Nnamdi Kanu is agitating for Biafra. If you are agitating for Biafra, to attack was wicked should be the last thing you can do. Because I'm the originator of the struggle. To attack me will be the last thing you can think of. But the sense you are meant to attack me. I just want to tell our fellow Biafrans, I've been saying it right from the word that Nnamdi Kanu was recruited by those he's working for up to today, that he is not working for Biafra. That's what I really want to do, to tell them. You are just having problems with your employers.
You can imagine.
You went into armed struggle. You want to think I go into armed struggle? I will never. You can't put me, you can't push me into armed struggle. I have no need for that. If I go into armed struggle, the scenario will change, the narrative will change. What pains me is that you are not here, and you know it. That if you are in Nigeria, we are here, you will never do what you are doing today. I will arrest you immediately.
You see? He will arrest you.
I try it.
You see?
Come into Nigeria, get all your clownish ESN or whatever they answer. Stay in one place. If I don't arrest you,
okay,
you know that I'm not trapped for Wazirike.
This is the man who wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released now. Where these idiots are running up and down because he attacked Simon Ekpa. This year, 6 months ago.
You are hiding in one corner in wherever you are. And all these crayfish who are making noise on the internet because you people are outside. You are not here. If you are here, you can talk to Wazirike anyhow.
Of course.
I show you.
You show, you will kill. But you said you are not killing now. I don't know how you are going to show again. You just said you don't kill. But I will expose you.
I show you who I am.
Okay.
Don't worry. I will not talk to you again.
Okay. A threat.
Continue in your glorification, Commander-in-Chief, commanding the governors, commanding Nigeria. The other day you said the people of Onitsha should not have this security outfit. If he does, he will do this and do that and do that, kill them, do this. Is he not having a security outfit today? And we people not having a security outfit today. We are just making mouths. Think you can intimidate the governors. You can intimidate them. And I'm the only person that can tell you what I want to say. You can never intimidate me. And of course you know it. Who are you? I are a nobody. Anytime I make a decision, I always describe you as a nobody. Because I know you to the end. You are a nobody. You are a nobody.
The same thing, the same word, the lunatic on social media are calling me today. Simon Ekpa is nobody. Simon Ekpa is nobody. They borrow it from Wazirike. When you look, you see, I want you to look Wazirike, listen to him, and listen to the people attacking me today. It is the same spirit. The same spirit that possessed Wazirike against Mazinam Dekano is the same spirit that possessed the people that are attacking me. It is the same word they are using. Simon Ekpa is nobody. Simon Ekpa is nobody. Have you, think about it. Simon Ekpa is nobody. I know Mazinam Dekano is nobody. You go to these people platform, Simon Ekpa is nobody. He is nobody. It is the same thing. Who knows whether Wazirike is the ones who send them to IPOB to do this thing that is happening? Who knows? You never tell because they are saying the same thing. The same thing they are telling me is the same thing he is telling Mazen Namdekano. He is nobody. And this is this year. This year.
If you are somebody, will you run only one attack at your hometown? You run away. Do you know how many attacks I've had?
Okay.
Since I started this struggle 20 years ago. How many attacks? How many people? Only one attack, you run away. From there, I am instigating only guys here. I'm only sorry for these holders. You are listening. You call them unknown government, but today they are not unknown again. It's over the social media. Your men are confessing.
You see?
You are so-called unknown government. That men are confessing. It's not known government. No more unknown.
Time.
Audio, Bojenda, at all over the nation. I don't have any other thing to tell you. But if you think I am a man, come here, come to the east. Or even if you don't want to stay the east, come to Nigeria, tell any part of Nigeria. If you do this thing you are doing, for 1 week, I don't personally arrest you. You know that I'm a nobody.
You hear that? That he will personally arrest
You
him.
think he can intimidate me as you are intimidating other people? Try it and at that time. You will receive a different information.
Now, you have all watched that. That was the man who they are praising today. Are praising him today because he attacked me. Okay. Now, I want to play one more video. So that you will understand. This is just few after Anambra election. This is your role model now.
Abraham will come down. Who has time for you? God will build up that town.
Okay.
Abraham will come down.
Ojukwu
Abraham
Abga.
didn't win any election.
Okay.
It
He
was
wants
only
APC. This is the man who want to go and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wants APC to win Anambra election. He said they are going to court. So he is part of Buhari.
Won the election. And I believe the Supreme Court will give it to him.
Okay.
Abraham will die for you. God will build up that town. Abraham will come down. Abraham didn't win any election.
Okay. I didn't win any election.
It was Andrew that won the election.
Okay.
And I believe the Supreme Court will give it to him.
Okay.
Abraham will die.
Supreme Court.
Because Abraham is time for you. God will build up that town.
Okay.
Abraham will come down.
Okay.
Abraham didn't win any election.
Okay.
It was Andrew that won the election.
Okay.
And I believe the Supreme Court will give it to him.
Okay.
Abraham will die.
Okay. He believed that the Supreme Court will give it to him. The Supreme Court will give it to him. So he is part of the Supreme Court administrators. Okay. These are the people working with our DOS, according to him. But I was told that he's not working with DOS, but who knows? You know. But anyway, we'll continue this tomorrow. So I will allow a few people to come in to make some comment. And I will have Hyacinth Akan Chawa. Welcome to the program. Akan Chawa, welcome to the program. One moment. Just tell us what you learned today and nothing else.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, Hyacinth, welcome to the program.
Good morning.
I can't hear you.
It's a very sad situation that that we don't know our left.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me?
I can't hear. I think there is problem with the
Can you hear me
with
now?
the system.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mighty Dot, welcome to the program.
Thank you, brother.
Mighty Dot, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm here. Can you hear me?
Engineer Williams, welcome to the program.
That must be from that side. It's from the left side. That's from...
Engineer Williams, welcome to the program. This one, I'm not hearing anything. Is it my fault?
I think so.
Is it my fault? I can't hear nobody. Mazi Akan Chawa, welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Yeah, evening, Simon Ekpa. Can you hear me, please?
Is it from my side?
Yeah, it's from your side, please. From your side.
I'm not hearing anybody. Let me refresh. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Maz, I can hear you.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, but I cannot hear anybody now.
Wow.
Maz, check your system. Can you hear me?
Hello, Sam. Can you hear me? Hello, Sam.
I can hear you.
Mazi, we can hear you.
Well, I think there is a problem. I can't hear nobody.
Mazi, I can hear you.
Check your system.
Simon, we can't hear you.
Yes, Engineer Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi. Loud and clear.
Can you unmute yourself?
Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi, can you hear me?
I can't hear nobody.
Can you hear me now, Mazi?
And I've refreshed the program.
Yeah. Come on, I would suggest we all leave the page and then we post it the link so that we connect.
Hello. Mazi, can you hear me?
Can you hear us now?
Hello, Mazi. Hello. Hello.
I think it's offline. It's coming back.
I think we have to leave the page and then we post the link and then we will join.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Mazi, we can hear you.
Oh, wow. All right.
We can
I'm not
hear
hearing anybody. I think it is I don't know. It is something that I need to probably we will not be talking today.
Oh dear.
So Buhari system. Buhari system. I will need to probably shut the whole system down and restart it again. So on this note, we will not be talking today. Tomorrow we will give room for comment. Actually, we've spent almost 4 hours here, so we'll be giving room for comment tomorrow. So I apologize for that. I apologize for that. We continue from where we stopped tomorrow, where we have this program that we're going to have. If we sleep and wake up, and we have to have that program. So on this note, I thank you all for being part of the program. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Mazinam Dikano. May God bless ESM. May God bless IPB Worldwide. May God bless Sunday Igbo. May God bless all of you watching this program. We have about 11,525 viewers altogether this evening. Thank you very much, all of you. Make sure you share this video, cut the video where it is needed, and send it across all the internet and across your contact. Let it go to those in the Nigeria to understand that whatever we do is according to the Nigerian law. Good night from here. Bless you. Bless all of you. See you tomorrow.